Lesson 14.8, solve word problems involving mass and liquid volume.
I can use pictures to help solve problems about mass and volume, and I can also model with math to solve problems.
The animals at a pet store eat 80 kilograms of vegetables in one day. How many kilograms of vegetables do they eat in 1 week? Drawing bar diagrams can help you find the needed operations. We know that we need to figure out, we know it's daily, so 80 times. We know there's 7 days in a week. 8 times 7, so that's what you need to figure out, which is 56. And then you add a 0 to the end because we know that we add zeros when we multiply by numbers that end with 0. So 560 kilograms per week. Describe the plan you used to solve the problem. We identified what the problem is asking us to do. We can make a bar diagram, or we could have just multiplied 8 times 7 to get 56, adding that 0 because it's actually multiplying by 80. So we get 560. We know it's multiplication because we know we're starting with 1 and we're planning for the week. How do you use drawings to solve problems? In a juice factory, one 50-liter container had 28 liters of juice in it. An hour later, it had 45 liters of juice. How many liters of juice were added? You can use reasoning to figure out the meaning of the numbers. The drawing shows how the amount changed. 28 liters to start, 45 liters an hour later. Draw a picture to show what you know. 45 liters in all. We get 28 liters, and we have H. We know the total in one part. Subtract to find how many liters were added. 45 minus 28 equals H. 45 minus 28 is 17. 17 liters of juice were added to container. Pictures can help you understand what operation to use. In the example above, another beaker had 33 liters of juice. How many total liters of juice were there in all, and how can you solve this problem? So in a juice factory, 1 liter container had 28 liters of juice in it. An hour later, it had 45 liters. How many liters of juice were added? So now we have our problem of 33 plus 45, 5 plus 3 is 8, 4 plus 3 is 7. You can also draw your bar diagram. We're trying to find this. We have 33 and 45. Suppose 42 liters of juice were evenly divided into 6 batches. Draw a picture to show how many liters of juice each batch would get. So we know that 42 divided by 6 equals 7. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They each have 6. We could have drawn dots too for some of you. Alex buys a box of pudding mix and a box of cocoa. The mass of the box of pudding mix is 100 grams. The total mass of the 2 boxes is 550 grams. What is the mass of the other box? We know we need to subtract 550. Take away that 100. 0, 5, 4. We know that B is 450. Down here, you can use the pictures or draw your own pictures to solve those 4 problems. Just like we did up here, you have to figure out what needs to be solved and what to use. Professor Newman has collected a soil sample from the forest preserve in her town. What is the total mass of the 2 minerals in the soil? The professor finds that there is the same amount of water in each of the samples that she takes. If there are 210 milliliters of water in all, how many samples did she collect? Elijah has 2 hours before dinner. He spends the first 37 minutes practicing guitar and next 48 minutes doing his homework. How much time is left until dinner? Lori bought a 500 milliliter carton of cream. After using some of the cream, she had 45 milliliters left. How many milliliters of cream did she use? Write and solve the problem with the bar diagram. Eric filled a container to the 18 milliliter mark with juice an hour ago. The juice is now at the 15 liter mark. Mark the amount of juice Eric had, then use the pictures to find out how many liters of juice have been poured out. That again is lesson 14.8, solve word problems involving mass and liquid volumes.